Hey everyone, this is Red Silvers. Welcome back to Let's Play Crash Team Racing. So you can see we're here in the Gemstone Valley where Oxide's ship is, because we're going to do things a little differently starting this video. We're going to come over here where we couldn't go because we didn't have 2 keys at the time. But even with 2 keys, it wasn't until we got the 3rd key that we really unlocked what's useful here. Because you can see here, this is where you need your CTR tokens to do anything. You can see a bunch of these are still closed off because we haven't done the last area, but the red one here is open. So we're going to go for the Red Gem Cup. So, the time I played Crash Team Racing, the only other kart racer I was really familiar with was Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64. And Crash had this story mode that was way different. So this is more like your Mario Kart style, where you race 4 races and you earn points. So, if you're not big on the story mode, this would be the stuff that you're probably wanting to play. Oh, I messed up that shortcut. So this is you don't have to win first place in each race, but of course, getting higher places is going to get you more points. Is that going to hit somebody? Yes. This makes his day really terrible. Oh, I missed the ramp.
There you go.
But yeah, I can see where if you weren't familiar with Mario Kart and you were playing Crash Team Racing for the first time, this part might be like, why is this so different? Crash is way up in the lead. We need to fix that, like, now.
Out of my way.
Well, that'll help right there. That's more like it. Yeah, so this style, you know, if I don't get first place in each race, it's not the end of the world, but if I don't in a couple of races, then it starts getting tricky. Oh, you got ahead of me. How did you get ahead of me when I took the shortcut? Well, he's going to stay in the lead unless I pull off shenanigans here. So I know in Mario Kart, you get rival characters that basically will tend to play out front. I'm not sure if this does that same, but does that mean Crash is going to be the one we have to watch out for the whole cup? So the Red Gem Cup is the only one where you have 2 races from the first area and none from the 4th area, which is why we have all the CTR tokens to do it. Specifically. So you see we're already doing like the first 2 stages of the game, basically. Also not doing super great in this race. That'll help. This is the best place to have the mask too, right here. That'll help even more. This time it's Tiny that's being a pain. Do I need to get juiced up to stand a chance here? Get the nitro card, that's for sure. This is not a nitro card, that's a different Crash game. Oh, we can take care of Tiny again. kind of hoping that potion had hit one of them, but it didn't seem like it did the trick. Now see, this kind of lead would be good because Crash is way in the back. So we would make up our points we were short with him. So we take the overall lead. Yeah, we're doing good. Cortex is trying to mess up our day, but we're not going to let him. I hit my own potion there, but that's okay. We still won the race. How close was Cortex anyway? I don't even see how close he is to us. But yeah, Crash was way down at the end, so despite his early lead, he made that up pretty handily. It looks like Cortex didn't even rank higher in the first race, so I don't think we're at a risk of losing this cup at this point, unless we did something really bad like get last place. Kind of odd that now we have a race from the third area. And that shortcut that I am still going to be salty about. I don't know how many tries it's going to take me to get that shortcut when it comes to time to do that. We'll see. Crash is trying to get back in the lead now. I don't think it's going to work, Crash. I think you kind of screwed the pooch in the last race and you're out of it. Well, that was okay, because Purra still hit the TNT crate. Goodbye, Tiny. Alright, we're juiced up. Is this gonna help seal the deal for us? No, because that Nitro hit us both. Mad Kitty. It's not just enough to be invincible. If you can take out the next person, that helps too. Alright, I think we pretty much have this one in the bag. Oh yeah, nobody can threaten our lead. Even if we got last place and the person that's in second got first place, we would still have more points than anybody else. Oh no, Papu's Pyramid is the fourth track. That's okay. It's just a race, it's not a relic. You don't have to worry about being in first place, it can't hurt you. Maybe I should have saved that boost for the shortcut. But I'll pull it off anyway, that works for me. bullseye. Even with that shortcut, this is still a tight race.
Pass it on. Whoa!
Tiny squash beauty cars.
Alright, can we do the double on this?
Not.
That might cost me, we'll see. And there's still this one shortcut that I can never pull off with the horseshoe.
What have I got?
May crash. Guess what?
Pass it on.
No!
Alright, maybe I won't even try the shortcut this time, I'll just keep the lead.
No!
You know, when you try to style on it, then you pay for it sometimes. I've been watching some Let's Racing Time races, because McLean's been running Let's Racing Time, and they've been doing some Mario stuff. And there's a part somebody decided to do a zip in Mario 2. And it's just funny, listen to him, it's like, listen to this fucker trying to style on us. So that's what I thought of when I was thinking of like the style doing the jumps. Alright, that is our first gem down. And it's fittingly enough it's the red gem because, you know, red silvers. Why not? So this video may be the first Let's Play post that I do on the new Talking Time. I guess we'll have to see. I've already moved all the old ones over.
Congratulations, you've won a gem.
So I did do some figuring out on the percentages. And certain how the things add up. So each trophy you get is 2%. Each CTR token that you get is 1%, and the boss fight is 1%. That's why it was 14 for each area. But we're not actually gonna go get more trophies right now. We're gonna try something that I may regret. This is the wrong way though. That's back in the ruins. I want to go back to the beach. So ironically enough, they put us kind of right near where we wanted to go anyway. Yeah, we'll come back to Insanity Beach here, and let's see. Start with Crash Cove. We may regret this, but we're gonna try for it. So they have 3 levels of relics: Sapphire, Gold, and Platinum. I'm not getting Platinums.
Get the lowest time you can by racing fast and breaking time crates. Each time crate you break will freeze the clock. If you achieve a low enough time, you will be awarded a relic.
So this is your time trial mode, basically. Not to be confused with the actual time trial mode that is in the arcade mode of the game, where you just race without the boxes, and actually maybe you do race with the boxes, but alright, we got 32 boxes. Let's see how we do here. Big thing is just sometimes you have to find the boxes that are stashed. Like there's one behind this jump here, so we're not going to take the shortcut jump this time. I missed that box, but we can still do it without that. One thing to keep in mind is you want to try to hit the high value boxes earlier because they stop the clock, but they don't subtract the time. So if you have a bunch, if the clock's frozen at the end of the race, it doesn't save you any time. So you want to have the shorter boxes ticking down at the end, if that makes any sense. Okay, so this time I need to do the ramp. We're going to try to do the shortcut jump right here. Okay, we got that. We're in good shape. This one's not too bad. We might have a quick, easy gold here at this rate. Okay, we don't need to do the boat. So we get that chain right there. Now, see, ideally I would have hit the 2 that time instead of waiting. Okay, so this time we need to not take the shortcut. We do need to take the ramp, because there's the one right here that we missed. Now, if I get all the boxes, I get a bonus. So you think, oh, well, going out of your way to get a box for 1 second isn't the best. But I don't think I'm going to get all the boxes. I'm missing one somewhere. So I got the sapphire time. But I actually want a gold, because golds are what you need for 101%. But that being said, now if we do it again, it'll show us the gold time, and we can try and figure out where the box I missed was. That went really well, so I'm not disappointed in that. Look how close we were to that gold. Yeah, so where is the box that we missed? It's not behind there. Pretty sure I got that one that was back there, too. There's not like a troll one over here. There is one over here. Okay. That's what I was missing last time. Let's see how well we do now. And yeah, I detoured a little to get that box, but still. As you can see, some of these tracks are going to be really easy like this, and some of them are going to be a real pain. Okay, come on. Get all those shortcut boxes. And I mean, there's times where, like, we've got the 3 boxes, ideally, so you can hit one in each lap. But sometimes it's worth it where if you're not going to get them, you may just hit them all on one lap just to make sure that you actually get them. Alright, so that time I left it so that only the 1 is at the end there instead of having a high number. Alright, I don't think it matters which way we take here. We got all the ones underneath. So we'll take the shortcut for speed. Yeah, this time we're going to get all the boxes, so we'll get 10 seconds off our time for getting all the boxes, I think. So we're already on track to get the gold, even if we didn't hit all the boxes. Maybe, maybe not. That's kind of a close one. But we'll get the gold anyway because we're going to hit this last box and get the bonus. Yeah, so we're down to 57 now. And we got that gold relic. I'm pretty sure there are some levels where it is impossible if you don't get all the boxes. So I'm just gonna, just for curiosity's sake, I'm gonna look at what the platinum time is. I'm not gonna go for the platinum. Unless it's like, really, yeah. We gotta cut 5 seconds off of what we did. we're not going to worry about that one. But we still got a gold. And we did it in 2 tries. It didn't get to the point where it was frustrating. Because there's going to be some that are going to be like that. And I don't know how hacked up this video is going to be, but there's our gold relic.
Great. You've earned a relic.
And now you can see that the dot for that is red on the map instead of it being a yellow dot like other stages that we haven't got that in. So what do we have over here? Ruse tubes. May or may not be a hard one. I think the hardest one in this area is Sewer Speedway because you have to do the shortcut at least once. And there's some that are just tricky in general. So we're going to try, see what we can do. But these are all short tracks, so it's not too crazy yet. But see, that's where it's going to get tricky, getting boxes like that where it's a jump. I think that's why Dragon Mines and Cocoa Park are kind of obnoxious, because there's a bunch of boxes that you have to get little jumps just right. And see, there's that cluster there, so we're probably not going to get it this time. Okay, there wasn't anything on the shortcut. But see, like, I'm coming at this angle, I can just get all 3 of these boxes now and not have to worry. So I don't think we're going to get the relic this time, or if we do, it's just going to be a sapphire. We're definitely not going to get the perfect. Well, we can still give it the good honest try and see how tight it is. Because sometimes if a sapphire is really close, this is the part, like, let's get a bunch of boxes there. We aren't going to get all of those, but... So there's nothing on the shortcut there, so I guess you could use the shortcut on later laps if you got all the boxes the first time like I did. Now that kind of gives a good example of where relics get frustrating. Like, there's a jump there that I attempted 3 times and I missed the box each time. And by not trying to get the other boxes instead, I kind of hurt myself. And those are going to be the only 3 that we miss, or the ones in that area. So, well, maybe we'll get this sapphire. It's pretty close. We're not even going to get that sapphire, but that's okay. You can see how just hitting one of those, hitting that one box for the 2 one time would have done it, though. So, not frustrating enough that I'm going to rule that one out yet. You can see, like, I was 1 box away from getting a sapphire. But it kind of gets to where you might go, okay, if I don't hit that box on a lap, I'm not going to finish the round at that point. Sometimes it'd be like that. So aside from that, there's that tricky area where the boost pad is toward the end of the race that I didn't do ideally. So we'll see how we do now. Oh, see, and I missed that one. So we're not going to get the perfect. And I mean, some of these are just going to be, you can just take practice. Okay, let's see here. Plus, you know, I'm not doing all the crazy speed tech that I could, so... If this was a box on the ground, I would say let's just... I missed it again. If it was a box on the ground, I would just stop and run over it, even if I had to mess up my forward movement for a bit to hit the box, I would do that. I think we're still going to get the sapphire this time, but I don't think we're going to get the gold. Because we have this box here, so yeah, we're going to get the sapphire, but the gold is probably going to be out of reach. If you get the time for the gold, they'll give you the gold on your first go. But I mean, you can see, if I'd have hit those 2 boxes, I'd have had a 107, and then it would have made it lower. But now we have the sapphire, we can go for the gold. Let's see what the gold time is, and see how feasible it is. Oh, look at how close that is. I could have done that. If I can get these 3 boxes, I don't even have to do perfect for the rest of the track. Like, I could... Every other box in the stage, if I have to backtrack a little to get it, I can do that. Okay, let's see here. That wasn't ideal, but at least I got 3. So this actually started in Crash Team Race, or Crash Bandicoot Warped is where... Okay, I messed that up. You know what? We know how close it is. We know that we're going to have to hit those boxes. So at this point, I don't even want to finish the race unless I'm going to get that. I don't have to get it perfect, but those boxes need to be hit. So... I've got to get this down. If I've got a speed boost or whatever it is I need to do to hit those 3 boxes, we've got to make this work. And I'm not quite tight enough on time yet that I'm going, oh, I need to cut out stuff. Because this is kind of a good, honest attempt of what this is like. You know, I could easily just say I'm only going to put in the video where I get this on the first attempt, but part of me playing this is I want to show you like the legit experience. This is what it's like trying to do this, and part of it is just mashing your head against it until you learn what you need to do. You know, that's why I show the gem cup, the crystals, not the gems, the crystals. Because you kind of see where I learn the stage a little bit, so that... Ooh, I got that one too. So that you see, here's kind of how I figured it out. It's like it's a puzzle, and I had to go through it. And this is a lot like that. There is a puzzle aspect to it, and part of it is just, you know, actually pulling it off the right way. Alrighty, what I really need is I really need to hit this box right here, and I'm not gonna, but... Can I do it without that box? Maybe, maybe not. I don't think I can do it without that box. We'll be close, we might break our last record. Yeah, we're not gonna get that. But we did so well. I don't think we did as good as we did last time, even. Yeah, that's a second place attempt. So, maybe what I want to do is go for that 2 on the first lap. And it's tricky to explain how it is with the jumps in this sometimes. It's just like, I know I need to hit that jump just right. Sometimes it's just getting the control right. It's hard to explain. But that's pretty much what this relic's gonna hinge on, I think, is hitting that box. See, I did that too soon. I don't actually know how far I'm going to get into the relics in this one. If this starts to drag on too long, maybe we'll move on. This isn't going to be like, oh, I have to get this section finished before the video's done. No. And just remember, as you're watching this, there's an entirely new, another level of relics after the sea. Is it a speed thing? I don't know. But that box is the one we're going for. Yeah, see, I'm jumping, I'm just not jumping high enough. So what am I missing? This is also where the game helps you master this stuff, and I haven't had to master this since the 90s, so I screwed that up. And remember, I'm used to playing this as Crash and Cortex, who have a little higher speed, I think. But this has to be possible with all the characters. I mean, I got a Sapphire. With the Sapphires, you can get 100% completion, but you can't get 101%. Yeah, I'm not getting the airtime to hit that box. There we go. I got it by doing a slide to get some speed. Okay. Let's stick with that and keep this going. Let's ride this out. Let this be the one where we get all those boxes on the jumps. Okay. I was worried I wasn't going to hit that third box right there, and then I got it. So we are in great shape right now. Let's keep this going. Alright, 2 for 2. I feel good about this one. Okay, let's get this batch here. Get the 3 because I'm not doing my own advice and hitting the high numbers. Okay, can we get this 3 for 3? Alright, we got it. That's the hard boxes out of the way. Let's keep this going. And you can see, like, right there where I deliberately went out of my way to slow down to hit that one box because that was going to be the key. Alright, this time we're going to be really close and then we're going to get the bonus time off. And that's going to make it a 56. So that was the key. We got the gold. Still aren't close enough to get the platinum. So just for curiosity's sake, I want to see how close this platinum is. Okay, that's a really close one. Maybe I could have done that one if I if I'd had a perfect run where I didn't have to break and go out and switch to get boxes. Maybe I could have got that one. But that still feels like a good goal. Even when I played this when I was younger, I never went for all the platinums. Maybe I got one here or there, but for the most part...
Great. You earned a relic.
We just went for the gold, because that was what they required. You could tell that even the programmers considered that, because the golds are the ones that are required for full completion, and the platinums are not. So the gold is kind of like, here's your general standard, and here platinum is like for the hardcore. Sewer Speedway might be a tricky one, depending on how this goes. This one's going to hinge on whether or not I can do the shortcut. And I think you only actually have to do the shortcut once. But we'll give it a good honest try. This is actually a good level where they teach you about the shortcuts. So first time, let's get those ones out there. I missed that one, but I think we're still okay. Okay, there's a box right here that's kind of tricky. So they have a lot of the boxes spread out, as opposed to where in some of them you've seen where it's like, here's the 3 boxes so you can hit one each lap. They have a bunch that are kind of all over the place. So you can hit one on each lap, but it's not the easiest thing in the world. And then they have these ones. These are tricky boxes. Now, if you're paying attention, and it was hard for... I couldn't call it out when we were at that point on the stage. You can see boxes that are way off the track. And that's your hint that there's stuff you need to do with the shortcuts. I mean, there's that, and there's the mini-map that also kind of gives it away. But... okay, we got that one was right there, so this time we'll go this way. And right there, like, you can see there's boxes up there, you're thinking... so your first clue is like, how the heck do I get up there? And that's your hint that maybe there's more shenanigans afoot. So I actually need to get this one too. Alright, let's see if we can get those tricky ones. We got both of those. I think this is a really generous sapphire. And platinum is kind of a doozy. But okay, this time I need to take the lower path here. So we can get all those boxes that we didn't even see before, and we can hit that one that we missed. Alrighty. I didn't do the shortcut. So I do not think we're getting a gold on this lap. I don't know how many boxes are up there, so it makes it hard for me to judge my progress, but we're still going to give it the honest to see if we missed that box. This is just a hard one to get all the boxes in. get that sapphire, and we'll see what the gold time is. But yeah, it looks like there's like 10 boxes that are up in the shortcut area. So this is a good tricky gold. Also, I noticed that they have entropy as one of the names on all these top times. Now look at that gold time compared to that sapphire. The sapphire was this big, generous 133. And the gold is like, what's that? You want to get a gold? You better learn your role. So, now that we know the gold time, looks like what I'm going to need to do is practice this shortcut till I get it. And I don't know if getting the shortcut is a guaranteed gold, but we're going to have to get it at one point, so we're just going to go for it this time. The nice thing is with doing these relics is that a lot of these hit or miss things are so early in the race, like 7 seconds in, so you know, I'm in like the 40-minute mark here, and I know I can fit in a few attempts at this before I start worrying about time. Okay. Now that time I had the speed boost and I just didn't quite make it. I don't know. What I'm trying to do is boost a little by jumping off the one side so that I have a little bit more speed when I do the jump to go to the shortcut. But you know, I had to get tricky with the slide to get that one box in the last stage in Bruise 2, so we might end up having to get fancier than what I'm trying. There's almost a feel to it. You can kind of tell when you're spot on, and you can tell when you're just not. I do like the way that they spread the boxes out, so sometimes it's you have to take different routes through the lap. Like that beginning right there is a really good example where there's like here's 3 different things that you can do. So we're going to have boxes on each of them, so you learn the race inside and out. So the only major stickler here is this one is the shortcut in Sewer Speedway. And otherwise, Sewer Speedway is not super bad. I mean, on the Remake Racing Online, you watch people, everybody's trying to get that shortcut. It's just the place to be. Okay, I had the speed boost and I didn't jump right. But I felt the boost. But I mean, this is how you really learn the levels. Racing the AI to get the trophy is not where you learn the level in and out. It's these Relic Races and the CTRs. And you can see why I've been dreading doing relics. And I mean, there's a couple ways I could go about doing these too. Like, I don't have to get the golds on my first try. I could get sapphires just to get the percentage and move on. But I think, like for example, right now it's good because the level's fresh in my head. So if I go and do something else and then come back, it's almost like you gotta get in the rhythm of the level again. So there's kind of pluses and minuses, but we'll see how it plays out. See, I think this might be a matter of you need to have a speed boost to do this. Like, you might have to have a really good speed boost. And if that's the case, it's going to take a lot of practice. Yeah. You know what? This is a little bit on the high end. What I think I'm going to do, we're going to take this sapphire and we're going to go try mystery caves for now. Because we're getting on to the 45-minute mark here. We're getting up pretty high on time.
Great. You've earned a relic.
And I mean, you can see if you go in here, okay, we're still missing that one as a gold, so. And you still keep track of that. We'll come do Mystery Caves. We'll give the Mystery Caves a good try here. So aside from getting these for the sake of completion, there's also a stage that you unlock by getting 10 relics, which they can be any relics. So we'll see how we do. I think this one might have boxes hidden in a weird spot too, now that I think about it. Not weird in the sense of, oh, if you don't make this jump just right, you won't get it, but stuff that's kind of what would be considered like off the track, off the main track. And then there's this box, which can be tricky, but we got it on the first go, so. Yeah, like coming up here, there's like this little side area. Is there boxes here? No. So that was kind of a waste of my time to do that. But now I know that there's nothing on that path. Okay, and I've screwed up on hitting boxes there. So we're not going to get all the boxes this route, I don't think, unless I get really lucky on my third lap. But this sapphire time is also ridiculous, so we're going to get the sapphire without even trying. But yeah, taking that detour kind of hurt me. But at least now I know, hey, there's nothing there. And I legit don't know if I get all the boxes, if, well, I was gonna try to get those 2 boxes this lap, but I messed it up. I was gonna say, I don't know if I get all the boxes if I could still get a gold at that point. Like at this point, I don't even know if I'm gonna get the sapphire because I missed those 2 boxes. At least with this stage, it's an easy count of, oh, hey, I know that I'm this close on boxes because I got... Well, that was just barely sapphire, if ever there was one. At least with this stage, I can see this is how many boxes I missed. With Speedway, I have no idea. Like, I can see, like, oh, I could have cut 4 seconds off really easily, if nothing else. What's our gold time on this one? 144, so it's not too ridiculous. I think if I don't take the detour like I did, and I get all the boxes on the first lap, well, not on the first lap, but if I get the boxes that I missed last time, we would have had it. I'm gonna take this one because I usually don't go this veer off in that direction. Alright, can we get this jump, please? Yes. Alright, so we're in good shape now. I think this might be a easy gold for us. Okay, gotta get this 3 right here. Thank you for showing me where that box was through the wall with shenanigans. I don't know if that was a emulator issue or just the game being the game. Alright, 12 boxes. I think we got this one in the bag. But you can see how there's like a variety of difficulty. So, I already knew Super Speedway was going to be a tricky one, and it's kind of weird how it's in the first area and it's kind of a beast. But that's okay. I'll get that one, but I may need to just practice my Coco skills a bit more. So the shortcuts, like a character like Tiny might be easier getting it. Look, there's that. We're already going to get the gold time with that. And that's going to cut 10 seconds off. Still a gold and not a platinum. So what I want to know is what's the platinum going to be? So just for curiosity, we had a 133. And a 132, so that's a close one. I'm not going to go for it, but you can see how maybe just not breaking somewhere to get a box could make all the difference. So that's 3 golds down and 1 platinum that we'll come back to. I think that's pretty good progress. That's better than I thought I would do in one video, to be honest. I thought maybe there'd be like cutting shenanigans to make it work.
Great. You've earned a relic.
I think I'm going to call that good, and we'll come back to Sewer Speedway later. Actually, I'm going to take the other door since I can. We're going to go ahead and head toward the next area. The next video is going to be a trophy grab. So we're going to head into this area we haven't been to yet, which is Citadel City. So we're not going to have the big percentage gain that we had last time, but we should get 2 for each relic, plus 1 for the gem. So 51%. I will call that good progress. No, we can move from here. So right from the start, we've got a couple levels to choose from. A lot of these areas that are closed off. The mini-map makes it kind of hard to figure out where you're going because there's layers to the area. So you have like an upper area and a lower area. So the map is kind of confusing for that. We have over here, we have Cortex Castle. And over here we have Engine Labs. Both are pretty tricky areas. Also, here's all the villain portraits. Entropy, Engine, Cortex, Tiny, and Dingodile. They hide Entropy around so you know you can unlock him for single player if you do time trials. Time trials are... some of them are even harder than getting platinum relics. Just to throw that out there. I will not be doing that. But it is interesting that they show him in all the portraits so you can see that he's around. And they have him as in one of the top scores, so you know he's around. It's something you can do. But we're going to call that for this time. Next time we will do Citadel City. And then I guess we'll work on mopping up relics and gems. But that's something to worry about next time. So as always, until next time, this has been Red Silvers. Have yourself a good night.